Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Glow Forest November D&D one-shot session 1. I am Firefly, owner of the Glow Forest, socials below, and I'm here today with a group of heroes ready for an adventure led by the amazing returning DM Skald.
Yay!
Yay!
So we'll go through each hero to introduce themselves quickly. So today's heroes are Squishy.
Hello, I am playing this week Dr. Song. I do a photo, but it's him. Imagine him like 30 years ago as this photo, because I can't find old tiefling photographs. But I'm an old professor who's come out before it gets too old. He's gone out and do some adventuring.
Awesome. That sounds amazing. Next is Ducky.
Hello, I am playing Nyx, a gender fluid changeling whose appearance changes depending on their mood.
They look amazing. Next.
Very white.
Next is Lefty.
I'm going to be playing Burke, who is a Furbolg cleric of average height. And yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. And last, but very much not least, Skrytt.
Hello, I will be playing Bublansqueak, the forest gnome druid that loves to cook.
I love Bublansqueak. All right. So I'm going to hand it over to Skald now, and good luck, everyone.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Once again, you find yourself under Black Claw Mountain in Deep Delver's Enclave, where a group of, essentially a town of adventurers has been founded here to explore the depths of the mountain. And you're, doing miscellaneous things, maybe hanging out in the tavern. And the day of blessings is fast approaching, where all kinds of blessings are celebrated. For some, it is a matter of faith. They think of the blessings granted by their gods. Some, are grateful for what they have, whether tangible or intangible blessings like health and talent. And as you daydream about this, you are suddenly interrupted by screams and then snarls from the outside. What do you do?
I guess we run and see what the causing the screams.
You run out, and you see a human male kind of backing away on their knees, their legs kind of this black ichor oozing out of it. In front of him, 3 wolves and 1 larger alpha wolf snarling at him. Everybody roll initiative.
What? Already? What?
Oh, welcome to the game.
What? We need to warm up first. Jeez.
Where would you like us to put our initiative?
If you put your character colon and then your number, or I see it. Yep.
So how's everyone doing today? Doing well? Doing all right?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I have the yawnies, but
Yeah.
Nyx, you're up first. You see, like black matted fur with these like large black protrusions coming out of these corrupted wolves as they approach the crawling figure.
so they look like they're attacking.
They are.
Okay, cool.
They look
Um,
very angry,
Grumpy.
mutated, ragey.
Okay, I'm going to.
Their eyes are blazing blue.
Sorry. I'm going to turn to the one closest to me.
Yeah. Is that you want to go for a big one or a small one?
A small one, please.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery and say, "Oi, you big hairy thing."
Go for it. That is a wisdom saving
It
throw.
is.
That is a natural 3.
Nope.
He's mocked. Roll damage.
3.
3. Okay. Mock. It is now the big one's turn. You have movement and a bonus action, actually. Like Nyx.
I guess I will. I'll just stay where I am. I'm all good.
Okay. It is the big wolf's turn. The big wolf is going to see you all kind of rush in front of this human, and he's going to look at you and yell and like roar out a massive roar. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
I have no idea my character stats at all. Let's find out.
Dr. Song, you take 12 points of thunder damage as a
Ow.
massive thunder wave erupts, clanging out throughout the enclave, and you are pushed back 10 feet.
My
The
back.
rest of you take 6 points of thunder damage and are not pushed back. And Dr. Song, you can respond.
That really hurt. Ouch. Okay. I forgot what my spells do. Let's try this one.
Pick one that looks cool.
Yes, Hellish Rebuke. I put my finger at a creature
Nice.
that damaged you. That one I just did that.
Yeah, that is a dex save.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Okay, it probably succeeded the saving throw then.
Yes. But it does take half damage. So roll
2d10s.
2d10.
Bam. Give me a second. So that is, what's maths in my head? 8.
8 points. Nice. Okay.
Kapow. And can I run away and hide somewhere? I'm very hurt.
Yeah, so Hellish Rebuke is your reaction. It is now your turn. You have an action and bonus action and movement.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the Hellish Rebuke is like, as he does this, you point at him and like just flames rise up around him, and he is burned. He does jump out of the way and avoid the brunt of it, though.
I will cast a little fire bottle in then. Kapow.
Okay, roll an attack.
I'm just having to Google so because I can't remember my dice. So yeah, kapow. That is 15. Oh no, that's plus 6. Sorry, it's not 15. It's an 18.
That hits.
Phew. Damages.
Are you hitting the big one?
The one who just hit me again.
Yeah.
Take him again. Yeah.
Go for
9.
roll damage. 9 points of damage. Nice.
Kapow.
So yeah,
What spell was it?
I cast Firebolt on him.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Fireball. I was like, oh, that's
No. I wish. I wish I had that.
yeah, so just after these flames roll out, another flaming bolt impacts into him. He is looking hurt. Anything else with your turn?
I can't. No, I run the hide.
So you
I want
run
very
back.
low HP.
Okay. The smaller wolves now rush up at each of you. They have advantage because of pack tactics. Against Nyx, that's a 18 to hit
Ouch.
for 7 points of piercing damage, and roll a strength saving throw.
Oh, jinkies. Why did I just drop strength? Hold on. 13.
Succeeds. It tries to drag you prone, but you manage to stay standing.
For someone that has no strength, that's surprising.
Against Bublin, that is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
In fact, all of us
Okay.
have extremely low strength, apart from Lofty.
You take 9 piercing damage and make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Let me reroll. That didn't land properly. 4.
4. You are
Well,
knocked
3 actually.
prone.
Okay.
And against Wyrick, that's a 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. It bites at you, but it can't pierce through your armor. And Bublin, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm actually prone, so I'd like to try and stand up.
You can. You stand up
okay.
using half your movement.
How does that work if I have 25? Do we round? I guess it rounds down to 10, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So standing up, I'd like to.
3 wolves kind of at you and 1 in a little bit further back behind them.
Okay, are they like melee range? Am I going to
Yeah.
provoke opportunity? Right. So
You would
yeah.
provoke an opportunity attack, yeah.
Okay. I have a question. I have a spell, Flame Blade.
Okay.
Oh no, actually, I've answered my own question. It's a bonus action to cast it, which I think means I can attack with it if I use it. Is that right?
Is it green flame blade or just there's just
Reg-
flame?
Regular Flame Blade.
Okay, I
just-
found it. Yeah, that's a bonus action. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to cast that. I'd like to cast Flame Blade as a bonus action.
Okay.
And so that's one of my second level slots.
Fiery blade appears in your hand.
And I'd like to attack the nearest wolf with it, please.
Okay, roll an attack.
Okay, so it says, let's see how this works. It's +5 to hit, so 24.
That hits.
Okay,
Roll damage.
damage will be 3d6 fire damage, so that's going to be a total of 12.
12, yeah. One of the wolves just like erupts into flame and falls down dead.
Hell yeah.
1 down.
And I'll maintain concentration on the spell.
Yes, and you are concentrating. I realize I did not roll with disadvantage for the mocked wolf, so I'll do that next time. Wyrick, you're up.
All right. So there's 3 wolves?
There's a big one in the back who's pretty hurt, and there's 2 in front of you, right next to you.
As an action, I would like to present my holy symbol.
Go for it.
Like hold up my shield and invoke the Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
So everyone around me gets 1d6 plus 3 temporary HP.
I believe that happens after at the end of their turn.
Okay, but do you
So
want me to roll now or later?
Go for it. Roll right now for yourself, because
Okay.
you will end the turn in the sphere.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, I would like to summon my my brain, my holy weapon, my thingamajig.
Yeah, go for it.
First level.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It is the Sword of Shadows. So it is a great sword that is encased in like black swirls.
Okay. Spiritual weapon is a 2nd level spell.
Oh yeah, okay, sorry, second level.
So yeah, roll an
That
attack
is
for that.
fine.
Are you
Yes,
attacking
sir.
a little wolf or a big wolf?
Am I able to reach it? Because I think.
Yeah, it's a 60 feet range on
Yeah.
spiritual
Okay.
weapon.
Then I would like to hit
There.
the alpha wolf with it.
Go for it. Roll an attack.
1d8. No, wait.
Roll an attack. So d20 plus your spell attack
Yes,
modifier.
there we go. Wow, my brain. That's 22.
That hits. Roll
Right,
damage.
1d8. 11 damage.
That'll do it. You just slash through the kind of face of this wolf and turns its head and falls dead.
Hell yeah.
Anything else with your turn? You can move.
Am I within 30 feet of everybody so that they
Yeah.
can? Okay, then I'll step in front of a squishy, I guess. Hold up my
Okay.
shield.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nix, you're up.
I shall pull out my crossbow
Okay,
and shoot one of the small wolves.
go for it. Roll an attack.
And 18.
That hits. Roll damage.
The D8. So 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
And then I'm going to expand one of my barbaric inspirations to use psychic blades.
Okay.
And so that's 2d6 extra psychic damage. And that was 10.
Yeah. You. What kind of bard is that? Just for me to Google.
Whispers.
Yeah. So you shoot a bolt right in this wolf's face, and it impacts into his eye, and the eye starts kind of oozing out. And then you see these psychic blades slash through it, and it also falls down dead. Dr. Song, there's one wolf left. You're up.
Okay. One little wolf. I guess I'll try and what is firebolt it? What the little firebolt again? Try and do
Go
it.
for it. Roll an attack.
17.
That hits. Roll damage.
Pow. 9 again. Pow.
9 damage. That'll do it. Other wolf,
Hell yeah.
kind of
Bye-bye.
surrounded by flames and also falls.
We did it.
Nice.
Yay.
Success.
Can we walk up to the man that was being attacked?
Yeah. You walk up to him, and now you see, especially from the loud boom that erupted, other people are coming to see, and there's like a priest running up to him to come help him, and he looks at you and he's like, "Thank you."
It's all right. You okay?
Yeah. I'm Ralphie Windrunner. And I'm okay. My daughter might not be.
But where is she? Where's your daughter?
She ran off to down into the caverns. She was saying that's really important, and I went after her, but these wolves split us up and they chased me back here.
What's her name?
Sophie.
Sophie. Okay.
Type
Okay.
that in here.
Should we team? Should we attempt to save her, or should we let her go?
Please?
Don't worry about it. We'll get her back.
when we split up, we were in an area where these balls of light were floating in the ceiling. It kind of gives you a description of where he ran away, and you can see there's like wolf tracks and kind of drops of ichor as the wolves have ran through. I'd go, but and he points at his leg.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I guess we
Okay.
gotta go and save this gal.
Shall we see if there's any healers around that can heal us before we go?
Yeah, do you
I
want to do that?
mean, a short rest before we venture into the unknown might be well advised.
It is
This
true.
is true.
I am very low on HP.
Yep, same.
I am on the 3.
Yeah, there like right. You're in a city of adventurers, and priests are coming out to help Ralphie. So yeah. Who's hurt? I think 3 people
Nix.
are. I mean, everyone's hurt, right? Because everyone took
Yeah,
some
basically.
damage. Okay. So you all heal 6 hit points from just various cure wounds that are being given out.
Okay.
Awesome. And are we going to take a short rest too, as well?
Yeah, if you want.
During
Okay.
our short rest, I remove a patch from my robe, and it turns into 4 healing potions, which I give each of the party one.
Oh, wow.
Aww.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Thank you.
See on Wyrick, there's this just large robe covered in patches, and then you look at Dr. Song, also with a large robe covered in
realize you had it as
patches.
well.
Same outfit, dude.
We bought it from the same place. Oh, why didn't you tell me? Our fashion sense has all gone wrong.
Yeah, so your short rest abilities recharge. Your channel divinity, you can use hit dice.
Okay, I restore 8 HP for my little rest.
Yeah, I restored as well, so now I'm full again.
I believe you can use your Song of Rest, Nyx, if you so choose. Which would restore an additional D6. Because you are a bard.
Where would I find that?
I don't know. In the character sheet.
Oh, found
At
it.
level 2.
Found it. I
Oh,
was
you
looking at
were.
action and I was like, hold on, it's not in action. Nope, it's not in action really.
Probably a feature, I guess, in
Yeah.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, with a feature. No, it's all good. I don't need it without. As long as
Yep.
everyone else has it, we're all good.
Cool. Okay, I'll put that potion for later, Lufty. I will store it somewhere safe.
I've used 1 hit die and I'm healed.
Yeah, same here.
I had to use 3.
Oh no.
But that's fine.
Would you like to do anything else in town?
So we have a good layout of the cavern that we're going to.
You have a good understanding of how to get there.
Can we buy a map to the cavern? Is that an option?
You can try. Yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay. 1 D20. Wow. What is my? How am I going? Oh, pretty good. Okay. 16.
16. Okay, yeah. You head to the bazaar and you find a cartographer. And you sort of describe the direction that you're going, and he kind of shuffles his papers around. It's like, okay, that would be cavern, C dash alpha. He opens up, and yeah, you find a map that looks like it matches the description you were given.
Perfect. Do I need to
I'll
buy
take
it from
like
you or something?
2 gold.
Sure.
Is Ralphie still around?
You can find him, yeah. He's like being carted off to a house to, where he can rest.
Should we ask to see if he can give us any more information on the little place we got to go? As
Yeah.
I turn to the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, you walk up to him and he says, well, I didn't manage to get inside. Sophie, she talks to this imaginary friend of hers a lot. She says that her mother taught her to speak with him. And I guess she wanted. I'm really not sure what's going on, but
Was there anything at the entrance, or how did you get back here as well?
ran really fast. I tried to lose them in some of the caverns, but that they're really good at smelling. Glad I managed to get here before they caught up to me.
You are lucky.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
Rest easy, friend. We'll find your daughter.
Yeah. Play dramatic music in the background. Ba-ba-da-ba.
Right, well, I'm pretty good at the journey up. Everyone else is.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You make your way, and especially with the map, you have no trouble whatsoever. And you find yourself in a chamber.
Before we enter the cavern, can I look around for any like stone piles?
Sure. Yeah, I
Are there
mean,
any?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Then I just say a quick prayer in that direction.
You make your way to what looks to be the first room in the cavern, and you see, these light globes floating in the air that were described to you. The sand is all this reddish hue, and in here you see an underground river flowing and then dropping into a pool and continuing onward. There are steps to the side of the river that head down, and there are 4 large stalagmites in this room. There's a tunnel to the northwest and southwest, and you see near one stalagmite 4 figures of varying races. One of them is like reaching out and touching the stalagmite with their eyes closed, and one of them is sitting and meditating, and one of them just has their head up against it. What do you do?
I don't know.
I'm gonna shout out, "Hello," and see if
One
they
of
get a response.
Yeah, one of them looks at you and is like, "Who are you? Leave
Who are
us
you?
be."
What are you? Why are you guys here?
We are communing with the Grey Prince.
The Great Prince. Who might this be?
Grey Prince speaks
Who is
to all of us. We do not understand him, but if we commune, then maybe we will get the power.
The power? What power?
The power to speak to him.
It doesn't
Okay.
sound like a very good power to me.
These guys are creeping me out. They're spooky.
I agree. How
As
long
you
have you guys
walk-
been here for? Oh,
As you walk past the stalagmites, you see on them inscribed, and several of you recognize this. It's Elvish.
what does it say?
It talks of shrines and temples. Anyone who speaks Elvish can roll a history or religion check.
Okay.
I'll roll a religion.
That was not. Can it stop? Fucking.
I
Bublin and Nyx, you recognize the names as just really old, obscure Elvish gods. You recognize Selunvel, who you remember to be a god of beauty, with these like large gossamer wings, among others. Like these are like like ancient Mayan gods in level of obscurity. You need to study this to have kind of heard of them.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm going to suggest us walk down one of the paths then.
Yeah.
Should
Okay.
we go? Did you say there's a left and right?
Yeah, there's a path to the left and a path to the right.
Which one do we want, guys?
I prefer left.
I'm good with left.
I mean, do we anything to go on, or is this random?
Could we maybe investigate both sides and see if we can see any tracks?
Yeah, roll an investigation. Roll a survival.
Okay.
Tracking.
13.
13. You see tracks, but they're kind of all over the place. It looks like the people who are here have been kind of walking back and forth. So,
Do I
you know-
notice any like little feet?
yeah, there are little feet that are going in both directions.
Okay.
Is the
I get-
stream a path that can be followed?
Yeah, if you want.
Remind me, how does it look from where we're standing? Like, is it a big tunnel into the stream, or does it get very narrow?
Yeah, well, it's about 5 feet wide. So you'd probably be going kind of single file, but you could wade through it without much issue.
Okay.
Do you want to go through down the stream?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Just wanted to know if it was an option.
Yeah, you did ask how long the cultists have been here, and they would say couple days.
Out of curiosity, I'm going to
They
ask
look
them.
fairly emaciated, by the way. Go for it.
I was just going to, for funsies and out of curiosity, ask them which way they think we should go.
They say they point that way, and they point back out of the temple.
You guys are no help. Yeah, I mean, I guess we should just go left then, if everyone wants to go left.
Well, if
Sure.
me and Burke were discussing taking a boat because we don't have a boat on us for some reason. In natural clothes, we both bought a boat each, so we have a boat each. Everyone's gonna have their own boat.
That's
So we
a
should go down there.
lot of boats in the coat.
Don't ask how they got there. Who knows? I think it sounds kind of fun doing that. It's a little bit crazy, but hey.
I mean, sure. If we have boats, why not?
Do you
Is
take
everyone
out
else-
your
everyone
boats?
happy? Does that sound?
How many do you have, Squishy?
I've only got one rowboat.
Okay, I will take one of mine. I have two.
Okay,
Okay,
you
well,
pull
we use
out,
these rowboats.
you rip out the patches of your robe,
No,
producing two rowboats.
No, we can just use one. It's big enough. It's big enough, right? One is big enough for all of us. How big is this thing? It's 12 feet long.
It's amazing how big pockets are these days.
Wait, would it fit on the water?
Yeah.
We're just like scraping the
I mean,
edges
it
the
would,
whole
yeah,
way down.
like it would be hard, and you would probably ram
It
into
sounds
the
fun, though.
walls if it was to turn. But you could
I
definitely,
mean-
you could probably make it through.
Let's go.
Adventures are fun. Let's do it. I'm
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So is there one boat or two boats?
I just realized that 12 feet is not as much as I thought it was. I'm in meters, so I thought it was bigger.
Same.
I mean, like you could all fit in one. It would,
Just
you
scraping
wouldn't
the
be
bottom as
sitting
well?
on it, like. But if you wanted to be sitting in it, you'd probably need two.
Let's use two.
Okay.
Okay.
So you pull out two rowboats and you plop them into the river, splashing the sides. One of the
So
cultists
stupid.
get a little wet and is like gives you a disdainful look and just
I'm
is
on a
waiting
boat,
for you to
motherfucker.
leave. You get on the boat and you float down the river.
I can imagine this like our party, how they look right now. Just like oh dear.
And you float
Not again. No.
What good floating
and
goes.
roll a performance check if you're singing "I'm on a boat."
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Oh, I got that 20. Kapow.
Holy moly, I got. Oh my god, I can't math. 24.
You are busting 5 knots, wind whipping at your coat. They can't stop you.
Row,
Hunters,
row, row
because
your
you're on a
boat.
boat.
It's gone a strange direction, but hey.
Ending
No,
up, you
indeed.
gather in the exact same place had you just walked to the left.
That's
But
Yeah,
you are,
but we're on a boat.
yeah,
We had
no,
more
it's
fun, though.
amazing, and I genuinely hoped you would do this when I realized you had 3 boats between you. You end up in this very large room with looks like kind of broken, just like statues and altars, just half buried in the sand. You are in the middle of a large, not average sized lake on a boat.
2 boats.
Yeah, you each are on a boat, the total of which being 2 boats.
I'm gonna tell them to pull them to the side so we can go exploring.
You get off the boat and feel a cold chill pass by you.
Oh,
Where's the wind coming from?
It's just kind of passing by you. It's going from like the left to the right.
did we get it from the right hand side or the left hand side?
And you hear a echoing moan. Oh.
Oh no.
Well, that's not ominous at all. What could go wrong here?
Do I recognize any of the gods that were worshipped here?
Yeah, roll a religion check.
Alright, that dice also goes to Dice Joe. I have no idea.
Okay. You haven't like studied it looks like this particular pantheon. You recognize from what was because from from what you saw on the stalagmites is Nyx and Bublin kind of pointed out to you. You do see a statue of Salunvel with these kind of gossamer wings. You see this what looks to be like an insectoid god. You see next to the stream a very a god dressed in very flowing robes.
Hello there. How's it going?
Are you saying
Wait,
this
is
to
it-
someone in particular?
Oh, the guard, right?
I mean, these are like statues.
I can still talk to the statue.
Yeah. Okay. The statue does not answer.
Oh,
Oh,
worth a
Um,
try.
but as you say that, a shadowy, ephemeral figure appears before you, and she speaks. Hello.
Ah!
Hello.
That's not to you. That was terrifying.
we can see the shadow here.
Yeah, it's now apparates before you
Okay, cool.
as a ghost of some sort. Help me
Help you how?
to pass on.
How can we help you?
My God, like so many others, was forgotten
Right.
and
She basically started speaking to this
could
lady.
not take me with him.
What's her name, child?
Corva.
Who do you worship, or who did you worship?
Arvin of the sky. He is no longer.
I'm going to turn to Wyrick and be like, do you have any idea who that is?
Do I have any idea who that is?
You haven't heard of him,
Yeah.
but you kind of you know pantheons, right? So
Mhm.
of the sky, so some sort of sky god, possibly
Mhm.
like of weather.
How can we help you, child?
Help me pass on.
Okay. Then she knows how. Okay.
She doesn't seem to kind of know what to do.
Did you die in this cave?
Kate here to try to commune one last time,
Is one of
or not, it seems. Go ahead.
no, it's okay.
Amazing.
Basically.
So wait, am I understanding correctly that she wants to commune one last time?
You gather kind of her god has lost followers and lost power
Mhm.
over time, and she wants to pass on
Mhm.
from this world and in some way.
Right. Okay.
Bublin would like to inspect what other objects are nearby.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
Okay.
Is there anything particular that you're doing? Or are you just kind of looking at all of the statues?
Yeah, looking at the other statues nearby. The roll will be 1 second. 10.
10. Okay. I mean, you find them. They're all elvish. You just a variety of different kinds of gods. You found the Saloonveld. You find this insectoid god. You find a god in like armor and a helmet holding a spear, who looks like some sort of like either a war god or a god of defense and of protection.
Okay. Okay.
I turn to the spirit and I tell her, my god is the god of the airs. So maybe if we sit together, we can help you ease past and go
Okay.
beyond. So I asked her to sit and we pray.
Okay. She will sit with you. What is everybody else doing?
Can I investigate like the cave we're in? Wander around? Have a nosy
Yeah, I
around?
mean, do you want to go into a different room, or
No, no.
you in this cave? It looks like there is, uh, statues of old gods buried in the sand, and there's a wide variety of them.
Can we
Is
try and
there
find
anything in
her
particular you're looking
statue
for?
of her god? Maybe.
Yeah, roll an investigation check. How are you just how are you looking? Are you just looking at all of the statues?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not very religious, so I don't actually know
Okay.
anything about. So I just have to like ponder my way around. Investigation check is 13.
13. Okay. You don't see any obvious sky god.
Okay.
Of the kind of statues that are visible. What is everyone else doing?
Can I please go to the other way out, the other entrance
Okay.
of the cave, and just like listen, see if I can hear anything down the hole?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
I am not very perceptive. That's 3.
Okay. You don't hear anything right now. Is anybody helping or doing anything to help Warwick with the ritual that Warwick is conducting?
Well, Bodwin just goes and sits down, joins in, tries to.
Okay.
I'll walk back over and I'll pull out my my flute and just softly play it.
Okay.
And I'll clap in the background musically. Yay!
Okay. Warwick, what are you doing? Are you just kind of sitting and praying, or you describe how you pray?
I'm talking to Shandakul and asking him to help transport the spirit as he has once transported me and so many of his faith to help her travel and reach her destination safely.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a religion check. With wisdom. Roll a wisdom check with your proficiency in religion, and Nix, you're playing. Go ahead and roll a performance check.
Okay.
I hate every single one of my dice. I swear to fucking God, I have so many dice now, and every single one of them just rolls like shit. So that's just wisdom, a straight wisdom check?
Wisdom with your proficiency in religion.
11.
11. Okay. Performance check from
See, I think I have good dice today because I rolled a 26.
26. Okay. Go ahead and roll a d6, Warwick.
Fucking 1, of course.
unfortunately,
Mm.
the music is soothing and beautiful.
Thank you,
But
thank you.
it feels like the connection isn't forming strongly enough to draw Corva into into Shadankul's domain
Mm.
at this time. And she kind of, after a while, floats back up and thank you for trying nonetheless. And she kind of apparates back.
I'm not sure what else we can do. That's not really my area of expertise, ghosts. Ghosts. I mean, I can create more ghosts. Like, is that helpful? I thought it's not really it's the opposite way we're trying to go there. Really, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't really do much, really, either.
Perhaps we leave her here, and we'll come back to you if we find any anti-ghost fixing problems. We'll be right back in
This is
a
true.
time.
Shall we go up the other tunnel? I couldn't hear anything, so I mean, maybe if you guys want to lead the way.
There are exits in the northwest and the northeast, which you gather returns you back to the start. So you head up to the northwest?
Yes.
Sure.
You come up to a fork that heads in the west and the north directions.
So the thing that amazes, right, is you always go the same direction. You always turn left, always turn right, right? So let's keep going left, because otherwise you get lost in them.
Okay.
That's like the counter maze strat.
Heading west,
Whoa.
you see a room with two large braziers. The left one glowing a bright orange flame, and the right one glowing a bright blue flame. Behind the braziers, two just massive regal figures sit in thrones, each with a palm out as if to hold something. I have an art.
An art.
Like that. On the thrones,
That's pretty.
you see an inscription which you recognize as Elvish, but it's like don't recognize all the words and they're all spelled weird. And you gather that this is just a really old version of Elvish. It's like an old English, but Elvish. And you can make out some of the words. If you want, roll a history check to kind of decipher what the phrase is saying. Anyone who speaks Elvish.
Oh.
19.
Same, 19.
I got 6.
Together you gather, you put it together as best as you can, and it looks something like Lords Rathamer and Ivanon ruled with fire and ice. Rathamer's heart as hot as the sun, Ivanon's eyes as cool as the dead of winter. Each held the love of the world in their hands.
That's cool as fuck.
Okay, so
And like,
is there like perhaps like some...
as you read it, like there were some words you didn't quite understand, and there were some words that were like, "This is my best guess as to what this means." So you haven't, like, it's incomplete, but that's what you're.
It's a riddle.
Are the flames. Is the blue flame hot like fire?
The blue flame is it is hot, like it's burning. Yeah, if you walk, it gives off heat.
Okay.
So perhaps they're missing something. Is that what that we saw? As if they're holding something, right? But there was nothing there. So we need to give them something to hold.
Can we search around the room, see if anything's around the room?
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
12.
12. You see essentially what you see in the picture. Two braziers and two kind of sitting statues with hands outstretched.
Can I maybe cast a controlled fireball on the fire guy, like his hand, perhaps, so give him a little bit of fire? See who he does that.
You cast control flame on the left guy.
Yeah.
Okay. How does that work?
Well, I control.
So
I know I only have firebolt. I can only do like a little fire.
Okay, so you cast firebolt on it.
Yeah, I don't have any other.
Because if you cast control flame, you control a fire that already exists.
I do not have that.
Okay, I see. So you cast firebolt. It impacts the statue. Does not seem to have much of an effect.
Those eyes are shocked. So that could have gone badly. Face.
Look like a very well-made statues. They have weathered a lot.
What?
Shall we just keep on going? Come back.
I want to.
I guess we should keep your eyes open for anything like icy eyes and fiery hearts. I guess.
Can we? If I have a torch, can I try to light my torch with one of the flames?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I will
Which
use
one do you want to light?
Let's say Bublan's on the blue side.
Okay.
So Bublan takes a torch.
You have a blue flaming torch.
Okay. Bublan tries to assess the group's reaction to this. Does anyone give any concerned looks?
I mean, I like fire, so that's good for me. Yeah, looks cool.
Is the flame cold?
The flame is warm.
The blue flame.
Yeah, the blue flame. It's a fire, but you gather that were you to refer to one of them as hot and one of them as cold, the red one would be hot and the blue one would be cold, metaphorically speaking.
Bublan asks the group, "Should I try to place the flame in his hand?"
Give it a go. Can't hurt, can it?
I'm gonna step back.
All right, so Bublan's gonna.
Nyx is stepping back.
While this happens, Bublan will try and walk forward to the blue statue towards its hand, with the intention to try and place the flame into the hand.
So you are approaching the right statue.
Yes.
Okay. As you place the flame into the hand, a spark of blue flame rises up and impacts, flies at you, Wyrick, and Dr. Song.
Oh no.
Against Wyrick, that is a 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Against Dr. Song, that's a 21, and against Bublan, that is a 23.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Good.
Ouch.
You all take 5 points of fire damage, and the flame vanishes.
I am immune to fire damage. Hooray!
How are you immune to fire damage?
Did I just am.
Or do you resist it?
You're as a tiefling, you would be resistant, so you would take 2 points of fire damage.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna chuckle from a distance.
Yow! I run back to the group, dropping the torch.
Which flame went out?
The fire in the right statue's hand
Okay.
ran out.
I mean, maybe we have to do it at the same time, or maybe we have to do it crisscross.
That sounds like a good idea. Maybe try at the same time.
Sure, what could go wrong this time?
Only the end of the world.
I guess because I'm resistant to fire, I'll do the other one
mean-
at the same time as you. I'm slightly less when this happens. Something badly goes wrong.
Roll an intelligence check.
Oh.
People who are attempting to solve the puzzle.
Bublan's running away. He's cowardly now.
Okay.
None of my dice are rolling good. I've rolled a 5.
I rolled an 8.
I mean, I turn to the party. I could ask my god for guidance if you want to take a couple minutes for me to reflect upon this.
That could work, but could I try? Actually, I don't know if that would work.
You do gather that the inscription has something to do with what the statues are expecting.
Oh my god, we have to pull someone's heart out. Who wants to go?
Not me. Not me.
And as you see, you look at the two statues, and you do see that they are different. They're not the same person. So clearly they are Rathamer and Ivanon.
I'm going to suggest we come back to this puzzle.
But yeah,
Sure.
Do you want to cast?
Do we want to
Augury?
take the
I
time?
Spirit?
I was going to. Oh, sorry, my computer just went silly. I was going to see if I could cast Mage Hand to pick up the fire,
Okay,
but
you could do that. You could use a mage hand to pick up like a torch.
oh, that's a good idea. I'll help out, but I will also stand 25 feet away. If we want to go again,
You could try again. Sure.
Are you what are you trying, and are you waiting for Wyrick?
I'm waiting for. Oh, Wyrick, do you want to do your talk to your god first?
If the party feels that we have 10 minutes for me to ask.
I mean, it's your choice, right? If you want to do it, go for it.
All right, then I would like to ritual cast Augury.
Okay. What are you auguring about?
I would like to ask if we put the blue torch into the blue dude's hand and the red torch into the red dude's hand.
You do see that they like the statues themselves aren't red and blue, but like the light of the fire is illuminating them. But I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. What divination tool are you using for this augury?
A sack of stones that I have with me, and then I have completely thought this through. Bones of small animals I have with me, I guess.
Okay. So you take 10 minutes, you cast the bones, and you see that the smaller bones are all rolling to the center of the kind of circle, and the larger bones on the outside, and you gather that this means woe.
I do not believe that we are on the correct track.
Is the little circle thing in the middle like branches?
I mean,
In between the shrines?
You see a fancy design in the kind of looks like branches. A fancy design between the two statues.
Interesting. Does anyone have any ideas?
No.
I mean, again, we can always come back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so too. We don't know. We can come back to it. Perhaps we'll find some clues along the way.
This is true.
Okay. Which way do you head?
Keep on moving on, straight up.
Okay. Heading north. You see a room with 5 pillars. One of which is broken in half, and its kind of top half is lying on the ground next to it. In the middle, an intricately carved circle of runes and elvish arcane words and symbols. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check. Anybody who is proficient or a bard.
No.
18.
You recognize this as a magic circle, and that you could channel its power.
Ooh.
In principle, it looks broken right now. And in doing so, you would kind of reach out and attempt to, hold the magic and accept it. Though, if you were not, strongly connected to it, it could backfire. Not as a malicious thing, but just as a your concentration
Exploded
breaks and
fiery
the
way?
magic. It doesn't look like it would be a fire explosion necessarily, but yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Those of you who speak Elvish do recognize the names of names on each a name on each of the pillars. You recognize Evandil Whitemoon, Ravendor the Clasped Hand, Theron Stonespeaker, Evanetha the Whisperer, and Athradi Windrunner.
Windrunner.
Ooh,
Is that the
I
one
think-
that Horva mentioned earlier, or is that a different one?
that's Ralphie's and Sophie's last name.
Oh,
And you recognize it as being the same last name of Ralphie and Sophie.
Mm.
Old family line, perhaps.
Potentially, yeah. Maybe that's the imaginary friend Sophie was talking to.
Indeed.
Can we inspect further?
What would you like to inspect?
Was that one of these pillars of this 5 pillar on the circle that had this name on it? Sorry, I didn't catch where it was written.
Yeah, each pillar seems to be like one related to one of these names.
Which is the pillar with the broken part? Which person does that relate to?
That is Evanetha the Whisperer.
Okay. Can I inspect that one? Bublin.
Roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Right. 6.
6. Okay. You gather that the magic circle probably would be harder, if not impossible, to use while this pillar is broken. The pillar looks kind of heavily magical in nature. But
Can we feel like a magic presence coming like from the room?
I mean, to the extent that you recognize like it's a magic circle, so you recognize it as obviously magical in nature. And to the extent that you are naturally attuned to magical things in the area, you feel some magic.
Mm-hmm.
Something like detect magic would potentially
I mean, I can
divine more things.
virtual cast detect magic if you guys want
I
me to take
think
another
that
10
would be-
minutes.
That's okay. I think that would be a great idea, maybe. Because it would also help if we maybe take a little wander back to the other room too. We can see if we can see any magic in both.
Oh, that's smart, actually. All right, then Burrick will take 10 minutes to cast detect magic.
Yeah, you detect. You know the magic circle is heavily magical. You detect.
Mhm.
Divination magic.
Ooh.
In particular.
And then I'll walk back to the statues.
Okay. In the statues, you detect evocation magic, which you gather was the fire that.
Okay.
Today you.
Shall we go back down that path that we've missed and see where it leads us, and then we can come back again?
But odd job, another puzzle we get stuck on.
I know, but I feel like all these puzzles need something that we don't have yet.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it can't hurt. I mean, it doesn't seem to be any time issue. We can see everything we want to see it, right? Okay, so what have we got so far? We've got the room with the lady we need to help, who's trapped there, can't leave. We've got the room where we've got the two tiers of fire. We need to give them something, and we have this magical table now. Okay.
I would say we should.
As a you. I guess as a meta matter, don't necessarily feel like you're looking for mechanics. Like if you come up with a cool idea, do it.
I mean, I have an idea, but I don't think it's going to work.
Okay, what's your idea?
Can we try lifting the broken piece and putting it back up?
Yeah.
I'm not very strong, so I'm going to turn to Wyrick and be like, can you help me?
We're all very weak.
Gladly, and I'll help.
Roll an athletics check with advantage because you have powerful build as a
Hell
first
yeah.
roll.
Do I roll?
Alright, which of my two shitty dice am I gonna roll? Wow, a 6 and a 5. Imagine.
Does
Lefty, are you rolling d12s? Just to check.
Not if I wish. No. Nope.
can
Okay.
I don't think it's going to help in any way.
You kind of lift it up a little bit, not really all the way up to, and then kind of put it down.
What if we all help?
We could help. We could try and help.
All of us try lifting.
Yep.
Yeah. Between all of you and Wyrick, you could definitely lift this thing. It takes you a couple of eaves, and eventually you would lift it onto the pillar.
Does it stay?
It stands there. It looks like it could be sealed, potentially with some sort of arcane force.
I don't have a spell that would work.
Seems better than it is before. Roll a Nyx. Roll an Arcana check.
Okay. 21.
21. There are certainly spells that are designed for sealing. However, because of the nature of the fact that this is literally made of magic,
Mhm.
other kinds of spells could potentially also help, as the circle could potentially, use that magical essence to power itself, even
Mhm.
if the
Mhm.
spell was not specifically for.
Okay.
Could I hold on? I might message you.
What would you like to do?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Indeed.
Why don't we just keep exploring for now, and then we can come back.
Okay, so put it on our to-do list.
Because I mean, we're here for Sophie, so
This is really her, is it? Well, not obviously anyway.
I do not. So that's what I was going to say. Sorry, I was messaging Skald something. I'm just going to suggest to the group: does anyone have the spell Mending by any chance?
No.
No, unfortunately.
no.
That's okay. Nor do I. That's
And
fine.
yeah, mending. You gather that while mending would be the kind of uh, specific spell to solve the problem, other spells could also help. Not just not necessarily based on their function, but just based on the release of an arcane power that could then fuel the repairs.
What
Can
if?
Oh, sorry. Go for it.
No, you go. You go.
Can I use the monster and make a loud banging sound, like magical boom?
Sure.
Does that help at all? A big magical effect.
A big magical boom rings out.
Yeah.
It seems some of the energy that has would. The thaumaturgy itself is not a super powerful kind of, like, it doesn't have a lot of arcane energy, but yeah, it seems to help a little bit.
I might suggest if anyone had healing spells, we could maybe try healing spells on it.
How about Goodberry?
I think Goodberry only works as you have to eat it, so it probably wouldn't work that way.
Yeah.
I don't have healing spells. Who do we take me for?
I mean, I have healing word.
I also have healing spells. I do worry though if we might need them later.
That's the same as me.
Which is
yeah.
You say
again,
with your 20 healing potions between all of you.
Listen.
Or something like that.
You never
they
know.
take the
Could go
spell slot.
Mhm.
They take on my spell slot.
It's up to you.
Maybe we can. It's just sitting there right now, so it's not doing any damage. How about we just walk to that extra room?
Sure,
If
carry
there is a
on.
room.
Why not?
Yeah, the one to
Okay.
the. I'm suggesting the one downwards.
So the one to the south, it would be the one with your statues. Do you mean the one to the east? Or I guess southeast?
Southeast, yes.
Okay. Yeah. You head in that direction?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Just slowly waiting for a room.
Yeah. To the southeast, you see a fairly ruined and in shambles, but still kind of standing structure. In the middle of it, with you see a whole bunch of like chalk outlines on the floor of different like ideas around religion and different ruins, and in the middle you see a little girl, and an old bearded gentleman. Near them, 3 other figures are kind of looking in intensely, and you see them kind of talking. And you hear, it's like, no, he doesn't want you to walk into the pool because then you'll die. And the old man is like, death and life, together, a balance. So we walk into the pool. Like, no, don't walk into the pool. He won't like it if you're dead. You can't listen to him if you're dead. What are y'all doing?
Judging.
Being concerned.
Almost so helpful right there.
I'm going to call out to the little girl and be like, are you Sophie?
She kind of perks on, like, hi, who are you?
Are you Sophie?
Yep, nice to
Your
meet
dad-
you.
Your dad sent us.
For what?
Well, he was concerned that you were here by yourself.
Oh. I'm okay.
What are you doing
need-
here?
I need to help my friend.
And who is your friend?
His name's Amon.
Oh,
He's a god, and he's kind of stuck. And
Where is he stuck?
Over there, and she points further to into the east.
right.
Well, sometimes I think it's really, really great that you try to help your friend. I think that's very brave of you. And I think everybody should try to help out their friend. But right now, your dad is really, really worried about you. And we'll help your friend, but we really want you to go to your dad right now. Okay? So if we promise to help your friend, will you go back to your pa?
Of course.
All right. Come on over
That's what
here.
I'm here for.
And I hold out my hand.
Okay. She
Motion
kind
for her
of
to come over.
stands up, and she walks. She starts walking towards you, and then the old bearded gentleman's like, "Wait, stay! I almost have a breakthrough."
No, she will not stay with you. Her father's worried, and we will bring her safely back.
He's safe here.
That's not for you to decide. That's for her father to decide, and her father has asked us to bring her back home, and that is what we will do.
Yeah, call name on. Get the program.
How dare
We can help you, but this child will
How?
be returned to her father. We can talk about that. But this child is going back to her father.
Roll a persuasion check.
I have 0 charisma. My dice are fucked. He's
Wrong,
gonna kill
wrong
the
person
fucking
getting
kid.
angry.
It's a natural 20!
Oh,
Yay!
Oh. Hell yeah. -1, by the way. Charisma. Let's go.
Yeah.
your luck came in together at one point.
Holy shit.
Okay. Because you promised, points at you, and then the cultist, in chalk, because he promised. Write it down. So Sophie kind of walks up and whispers you, and it's like, Zachy wants to talk to the Grey Prince too, but he's kind of, and she whispers into your ear, the C word.
That's rude.
You say that.
Not in character.
Yeah. Totally cuckoo bananas. And then she puts her hand over her mouth as if she just said a bad word.
Oh no.
Cover your ears, young child. Oh God.
Shall we take Sophie back and we can always come back? As long as Sophie's safe for now.
Sure. That sounds like a good Good.
I'm gonna slowly start walking backwards.
Okay.
I take Sophie's hand. And then I guess, I mean, we can either RP or we just say, fast forward, timey-wimey, bring
Yeah.
kid over, come back.
You're okay. Yeah.
I mean,
You can bring her.
either works,
Yeah.
right?
You can bring her back. She'll follow you. You see Ralphie waiting. In the like near the front of the entrance, still limping and like talking to someone who's like, I have to get rest. And he's like, no, I'm staying here. And he sees Sophie and she just runs up to him and he gives her a hug. Like Sophie points at you, it's like, they're gonna help my friend, and they said that you were worried. It's like just not saying anything, just holds her as hard as he can.
Hooray! Step 1 done. We completed the mission. Hooray!
Time to go home.
If you would like.
That was like a bad idea.
No.
Let's go back in and find the disabled guy.
Yeah,
to
I'm
you.
good to go back into
Yeah.
that little room where the old man was.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go back, and it's taking you a while, right? Like it's a couple hours.
What?
So he'd be
Yeah.
like he's in the front of the temple now. Staring at you.
Hi again. How's it
Well,
going?
what do you plan to do?
Okay.
Well, tell us what you need us to do, and we can figure out how we
I
can
need
help
to
you.
speak with the Grey Prince, and you have taken the one who does.
Well, she had to go back to her father, so we couldn't do much about that. So now you've got us. And that's what you have to deal
Can
with.
you
Very much
speak to the Grey Prince?
Oh yeah, all
We
the
can
time.
certainly.
Yeah.
Roll a deception check.
Why would
With
I was like,
advantage,
I'm being
because-
quiet.
You're all
Sure. Here we go. Roll deception. What could go wrong here?
I'm
What
great.
could go
deception,
wrong?
so-
I mean, could be worse. What's my deception plus? Oh, +4. Oh yeah, 22.
right. Go on. What
How
does
about
he
you-
want from us?
Well, indeed, that is the question.
I'm gonna nudge Dr. Song and be like, yeah, tell us what he wants.
He wants. We really want is a nice fresh meal. He's been adventuring all day, and what he really wants right now is a nice fresh meal to pick me up so that he can solve the problem later on.
Bublin chimes in with like, if he wants a fresh meal, I'm your guy. He whips out his cooking utensils from his bag.
Sacrifice? I knew it!
Oh dear.
I'm gonna say, how about you take me back to that room that we were in before? We can have a little browse.
Which room are you referring to? The middle room?
Yeah, the middle room.
Okay. You head to the middle room.
Yeah, I'd ping it, but I can't ping it.
Yeah. You head to the room. There's, with the kind of crumbling structure.
Are those other people still here?
Yeah, you see several cultists. With you, there would be him and 3 others.
I mean, I guess I'll just have a little browse around the room and see if I notice any more elvish.
In that room, I mean, so you see some elvish written on the ground.
Mhm.
And you notice it says things like balance and light and dark, and you gather that this is basically Sophie was trying to explain how the Great Prince works. You see a picture of two hands crossed, one black and one white, and you gather that this is the symbol of the prince. And you now notice that actually one of the cultists has this symbol as a pin on their dress. And you kind of gather that as the Gray Prince, he kind of mixes light and dark, and healing and pain, and is about the balance thereof.
Sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So there's stairs there. Did they lead anywhere in the structure, or is that just?
I don't know. I mean, they're stairs. Like it's a multi-story structure. They lead up to kind of a crumbling roof.
But like nothing remarkable on any of the other
but there
floors.
doesn't seem to be anything remarkable there.
As we get further in, do we hear like any more wolves?
Nope. No.
Interesting.
Weird.
Maybe
You gather that these wolves are kind of just a creature, a corrupted creature, roaming through the caves that were unfortunate enough to split up Ralphie and Sophie.
Okay. Anyone have any ideas, or should we just keep adventuring in?
I'm kind of confused. So they're trying to commune with the Great Prince.
Yes.
Okay.
They want to talk to the Great Prince.
The Gray, not the. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I've been writing it down as great this entire time.
Sorry, the Great
No,
Prince.
no, that's my bad.
Light and dark, and
Yeah.
hence gray. Yeah. And you gather from the iconography that this was like a temple to, all of these gods, but him in particular.
I mean, we could scope out the rest of the place.
I mean, yeah, there could be other stuff in like other rooms that help out with each little puzzle, I guess. And we can always go back and talk to the lady if she's still there too. I mean, she was very helpful, but
Yeah, and it seems like the people here have like no idea how to do it. It was mostly Sophie who was doing it.
Sophie, Sophie it
Mhm.
seems was the person trying to explain it to them.
Well, shall we keep on moving on and see what ahead?
When in doubt, right?
Right.
You had a lot of ideas, right? Like for all of the things. You've had ideas for the statues. You've had ideas for the, you had a good idea. Just rolls didn't work out for the.
I mean, once we get a sense of what is up ahead, I'm more positive to come back and maybe start using some healing spells on the.
Where do you head?
Like all the statistics, everything's like
First, Bublin would like to wild shape into a panther. Is that allowed?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bublin's gonna
cute.
mainly to kind of get a little bit of just to try and get a little bit of stealth and just be able to see what's coming up more discreetly if anything's dangerous is coming up.
So you want to sneak into the next room.
Yeah, I think it would last for up to an hour, so potentially to stay in that form unless I need to leave it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Which way are you stealthing?
Well, which way did the group want to go? Because I see two ways that we could go realistically.
Maybe we continue just going right.
Yeah, sure.
As in this way?
Yes, that way.
Yeah, so we'd like to go that way. And I'd like to, after transforming into a panther form, I'd like to stealth that way, like to try and if there's
Roll
anything.
a stealth check as a panther.
Yeah. Okay, well that's
Oh
um
no.
10.
Okay, it could be worse.
You are moderately stealthy. In that room, you see, and this is the room that Sophie indicated to you. You see in the middle a murky pool.
Don't lick it.
You see inside lights as if they were stars, as if this was the void of space. If you are proficient or a bard, you can roll an Arcana or a Religion check.
Religion?
Can
I
I
gotta-
jump into the water? Yeah.
They will. Okay.
Let's not do that. Just grabs you, pulls you back.
I want to see what happens. Oh.
Okay. You go to jump and you feel your tail being grabbed. You do recall that Sophie did tell them that you would die if you did that.
Oh.
Literally, they were literally
Yank-
talking about that. Like, just
yanks back hard.
I have no strength at all. That's not fair. I'm but an old man.
I mean, as a panth, like you can roll contested athletics check if you want.
Do
Fine, I won't jump in. You guys know fun. I need a big bait. It's been a long, tiring day. All right, relax.
I got a dirty 20.
I have a question regarding Druid. So if I'm
Yeah.
in wild shape, can I still make ability checks? And if so, what ability points am I using? Is it my regular?
Sure. You're using the physical, so you're using strength, dex, and con of the creature, and into wisdom and charisma of yourself.
Okay. So this is a.
And you can make, you can do whatever you want, but you're a panther. So like,
Okay.
you can think.
Can I pet the cat? That's my question.
Yes.
Like,
I consent to being petted.
I rolled the dirty 20 on Arcana or
Okay.
Religion.
I
Whatever.
rolled
Yeah.
an 8 on religion.
Okay. Based on what Sophie explained to you, it looks like this used to be a sort of a portal or a gate or a connection to the Grey Prince, and it's now been disconnected somehow.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, so we need to fix that. Sounds like a good thing to fix. Okay. Fix this gate somehow. How do you fix a pot of water?
Probably not by healing it. I reckon it's got something to do with the other tasks that are in this little place.
Yeah.
Maybe fixing them somehow might do something to this little pool.
I feel the other things like within our power to fix. I feel like fixing this is quite mystical. I'm not sure we have that. We are able to fix it.
I mean, above all else, my question is: should we fix it? I don't know this
very
deity.
true.
I do not know this deity. I do not know its intentions.
Abaddon. I mean,
It is
the Grey
conflicting.
Prince.
It is conflicting in the fact that these people that seem a little crazy
Aemon.
like them.
Yeah.
You were told that his
Seaward.
name is Aemon.
yeah, I mean, Amon does not seem like the nicest guy in the world. He's, he said the C word, and he's like adopting small children from their parents. He's not like my go-to hero.
Can we be talking about this with outside of earshot of the C word people? By the way,
the cuckoo man.
Yes.
Oh dear.
I'm just gonna sort of. This isn't really super in game, but the little circle around that room. Can we see that? I'm assuming not.
I mean, that's just fancy background.
Okay, cool.
Anything not in the room is just they made
Just
good
decorative.
art. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just making sure that it wasn't that was on the wall or something, and that we could see that or something like that.
Yeah. Thank you for asking.
I guess let's keep on moving on.
It worked so far. Let's carry on doing it.
Literally. We've still got more to explore.
May I lead a stealth up to the north?
Go for it. Roll a stealth check.
It's even worse. It's a 9.
Oh no.
Sneaking upwards, you reach a room with a large chasm, and above the chasm are floating close together so that you can traverse them, little rocks and platforms leading up to a large one at the top, at the north end.
Ooh.
You see on the end a large carving of a figure whose arms are clasped in front of him, and you recognize this as a carving of the Grey Prince.
Ooh. So that's just like floating out in the middle of the
The
chasm.
carving is on the back wall.
Okay. But like, is that like a platform or is it? Sort of
Yes,
just like
all of the things on the map are platforms. So there's a whole bunch of like
Okay.
little steps floating up to a large platform at
Mhm,
the
mhm.
end. And
Okay.
as you all walk in, a spectral figure appears at that platform, and you hear words that you don't really understand. They sound Elvish, but it's just so ancient.
I mean, okay.
You can roll an insight check if you like.
Okay.
Does he seem hostile? Is he just sort of saying things to us? Is he not
He
really?
doesn't seem to be attacking.
Okay.
I got a 14.
Anyone else?
12.
Okay. You gather. Was that Nyx? The 14?
Yes, that's me.
Yeah. You gather that. You don't understand the words, but just from the tone and the cadence, there's emanating loneliness and sadness.
Ooh. And it's physically visible, like we can see it fully.
It's there. It's translucent. It's like it's kind of brightish white, and it's
Mhm.
translucent, and it fades in and out as if it's just like doing its best to hold on and become
Okay.
corporeal.
Can I try and like go towards that?
Yeah.
And see if we can see any more detail about it.
I'm just.
What are you doing?
Oh,
The translucence thing, like just holding on. Can we go and
Yeah.
try to help it or something?
You
Or I don't know.
yeah,
or-
you go up. How would you like to help it? You can go up to the platform and be near it.
I guess but first of all, try speaking to it. So if it says any
Okay.
response to me talking.
What do you say?
Hello there. I am the great and mighty Dr. Song. You may have read my thesis on biological emphasis and the going to fire.
Okay.
I read the book. I'm not sure you read it or not. And well, it's a great sell. It's a really great read. It's a great sell. That's Wetherspoons to £2.99. It's a high quality. Anyway, is there any way we could help you, or perhaps buying the book? Then perhaps help even more.
Kind of reaches out to you, and you just again feel this wave of loneliness and sadness, and in your mind just an image of Sophie
Right.
appears.
Yes, we saw her too. She's great, isn't she? She's really nice. I'm not sure what that means though. Anybody else got any ideas? I tell the group that I saw the ghost trying to show me a picture of Sophie, or like, you know, a vision of her. I don't know. Yes.
I'm worried about bringing Sophie here. I don't know.
Same.
I guess I talked to the Spectre and I asked him, what are you planning on doing with this child?
Roll an insight check.
That's a natural 1, so.
Okay. You
It just smiles.
you gather, right. So okay, you know that essentially this is an old god who is trying to communicate, and that it seems he can communicate to Sophie and is having a very hard time communicating to all of you, and also just staying here and being connected here.
As much as I don't want to do it, should we get Sophie, and in any way we can protect her as much as we can?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, it's a big ask, but
Yeah, like, hello, we're just here for this place. Can you come back again? Like, thank you.
we need your child.
We can go talk to Sophie and see what she knows.
This is true.
And then make a decision.
That's Sophie.
Bublin wants to exit the Panther transform.
Okay.
Only to be able to talk. So Bublin is name again. Bublin says, maybe we could bring the father with us, as well as Sophie, to reassure him.
This is true. He is hurt though, so I mean,
Either we do it for 50,000 healing potions though. We could, you know, give him one.
this is
Yeah,
true.
but she's a kid. She has like, okay, I'm like out of character. She has like 1 HP, dude. Like, but he can smear a healing potion.
She's a commoner.
But they
Yeah,
originally.
But is he? But he doesn't seem like he wants to hurt Sophie.
Do you know that? Again, this is completely out of character, but like, do you know that? Did he tell you? Do you believe him? He's got weird worshippers that are like touching stalactites and like completely whacked out. There's a dude who wants to jump into a death puddle willingly. Like, are these people that you would want to entrust a child with?
Do we know that this is the Grey Prince though, or do we think it's more?
Pretty confident based on the iconography and based on Sophie's explanation.
I mean, ideally not, but I'm not sure how else we're going to do some of these tasks without her around. So we have to quickly borrow her briefly with her dad.
I would offer you up the suggestion of we don't have to solve this. Like, if it means the death of a child, well, you know, she's a kid.
If we don't, she will come back.
As a meta
anyway.
point, the point is you are supposed to do the things.
I know.
Like, you don't have to.
I know.
That's our story. Like, done.
Yeah, no, like that's totally legit.
I'm just hesitant because it's the life of a child, you know.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
How about we go figure out some of these other puzzles?
Sure.
True, yeah.
And then coming back and see if the strength is a bit better, a connection.
And we can talk to Sophie and ask her what she knows and stuff like that. I mean, we didn't really talk to her a lot.
Well, no, it's like, it's time to leave. Thank you. Bye.
Just snatched her and left.
You're not wrong.
But I do want to make it clear that, like, if we get bad vibes, which I would like to, again, point to the fact that there's crazy people
Sorry, I
touching
didn't-
stigmas,
apologies.
touching stalagmites, and wanting to willingly walk into a puddle of death.
What if we just
So,
push
like-
him in?
The specter?
No. Like these other people in that puddle.
You want to murder?
I mean, funsies, you know.
I mean, to be fair, that's what they're probably gonna do, based on your current discussion, is just do that themselves.
I mean, do we stop them?
Yeah, but there's a difference between someone committing suicide and
Well,
you actually pushing them into the
it's
thing
true.
that will kill them. Like,
I
that
could-
does not sit well with me.
As a cleric?
Yeah. As a good person, yeah, that kind of murder of people who have not been aggressive to anybody.
What if I was
that's not
just
great.
to? What if I was just to politely suggest that they keep walking?
Why are you trying to? Why are you trying to facilitate suicide? That's not.
mean,
I'm not
no,
okay with
see what
this.
happens, you know?
I'm not okay with
I'm
this.
like, we're getting close to a line, and we may have already crossed it.
Oh dear.
Let us not.
Yeah. I'm not upset or anything. I'm just like,
Okay.
as a cleric, as a
I
good,
I don't
like,
know what
aligned-
what
Yeah.
people experiences people have, and I don't know
True.
what
I
experience
don't know
people
who's
watching on YouTube have.
Yeah, it's true.
Mhm.
We are not going to encourage suicide any
Yeah.
further for the sake of wholesomeness.
Okay.
Cool.
In character, Bublin is growing increasingly impatient and
Just-
tugging at Dr. Song's arm, like saying, "We need to go and get the girl."
All right. Let me first in character quickly ask them if they bought my book. They didn't say yes or no. They just sort of took a guess. Come on. It's very important to me.
You roll an insight check.
Okay, thank you. I need this. I just need to double check. Oh my god, I am insightful today. What's my insight plus? Intimidation type. Oh, okay. 23.
You are very confident that this ancient elven god, who has been mostly not worshipped for years and seems to be blocked from connecting to this world, has not bought your book.
Oh,
But
that's a surprise.
if you are friends with him, who knows?
Okay.
Maybe in the
I have a
future.
new goal to make a new friend. Okay, what's that? I reckon we should go to the firing hand quest, the challenge. I thought we were closest to solving that one. Of all the ones that we had to go at, it's either that or the broken rock face one. Like I thought I think we're relatively close to fixing those two. I would say.
I mean,
The others have little
on,
idea.
on the way to the glowy hand room, I could yeet a healing spell at it. See what happens.
Yeah.
Sure. We should try another thing. Let's give it a go.
You want to do that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll. I guess roll a wisdom check with proficiency in religion.
Why? 14.
14 was the DC. The arcane energy, and especially the healing arcane energy, is drawn into the pillar, and it's some of the cracks like connect and seal over, and it's not as good as new, but it's looks pretty solid.
Okay. Has anything happened, or is it just looked fixed?
It looks fixed. It looks much safer to commune with it, if you so choose.
I think we shouldn't do me because I'm not trustworthy with speaking to old gods. So someone's have a go.
I'm not very religious, but it's not really a
Alright.
religion
Once
circle.
you can roll an Arcana or religion
Yeah.
check by standing and connecting with the
Love your
circle
script. Go
and
ahead.
the names.
I nominate Warwick.
I think where it has we probably have the highest bonus.
Yeah, but it's also me rolling. You guys have to
That-
factor that
this
in.
is true. I can.
You rolled on that 20. I think things will be up. I believe in you.
Is this the kind of task that someone can help with, or is this like a one?
How
one
would you like to help?
I don't know. 2 people communing at once. I'm not sure.
I mean, if you were just communing at once, then you would probably just be separately communing at once.
Can I do some like mystic chanting to get in the atmosphere? But, you know, that would surely
You
help.
certainly can.
Rhythmic
Perfect.
clapping. I'll let Warwick if Warwick wants to.
Okay,
There,
guys.
there are all kinds of things you could do to help.
Which of the
Both
cursed dice do I
mechanical
roll?
and non-mechanical.
Can you roll the metal dice? Your metal dice.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll place my hands on the thing in the middle and try to concentrate and try to connect and do a little prayer and ask Sean Decole to lead me.
Okay.
As he always does.
Go for it. Roll a religion check.
Oh, it's a God. Okay, natural 20.
Hey.
+2.
Made the right choice.
Amazing. Okay.
Dude.
You connect, and you've already connected to Sean O'Cole, and you realize now that he stayed near and been watching over you, and he guides your mind, and you see Thueric out of these pillars step out 5 ghostly figures, and they surround you. One of them looking resemblance to Sophie, uncanny. And Athradi puts her hand over your eyes, and you absorb the all of the essence into yourself, and the symbols on the pillars clarify, and you can now read Ancient Elvish.
Yo.
Hey.
Da, 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 da.
Do the rest of us understand what's just happened? Or is it just Warwick?
You all saw, you saw runes and arcane sigils and felt just magic flowing into Warwick. You did not see the spirit who only he was communing with.
So they're gone now?
And as they pull back, step back into their pillars, and the circle dies down and is quiet.
Hey.
What happened?
There were the spirits. They allowed me to understand the ancient Elvish language.
How convenient.
Good.
Okay.
Can you read these inscriptions now?
Were there any in this room?
There was some in the hand, like they had 2 people holding like just a fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there were some in the room with the fire. In this room, you kind of very you see on the pillars, the names of each of the priests, and they're very clear now. Like you don't have to struggle and try to parse them.
That's badass as fuck.
Okay, so should we head to the room?
Fire room now. Yeah.
What's it say, Dusty? What can you read? What do you tell us?
Yeah, back in the fire room, you now can clearly read the you could read the whole thing, and there's several lines that are like a history of these 2 kings who defended the elves against foes from this world and others. And it ends with our lords Rathamer and Ivanon, who ruled with fire and ice. Rathamer's heart blazed like the core of a sun. Ivanon's blind eyes remained cool like the dead of winter. Each held the love of our realm in their hands.
Okay.
Which one was which again?
Rathamer is the one with the red one, and Ivanon is the blue one.
He's like, Russian. Ivan. Gold. So Redmore's heart blazed like the core of a sun. So you give him something really hot, and blind eyes remained cold like the dead of winter.
Yeah,
This
but
is the
when
view that
we
you have,
Yeah, I don't know.
and what
yeah
they
when
look
we
like.
communed earlier, and I suggested that we do that. Shondacool told me that we were on the wrong path, and that would lead to ill. So, does the circle inscribed on the wall mean anything more to me now?
Yeah, it just looks like a symbol. It looks like kind of symbology around protection and just the
Mhm.
glorifying these kings.
Each held the love of our
And
realm.
you
in their
you
hands.
notice that you make out the word blind in particular as it when you first read it, it was fairly metaphorical,
Hmm.
and it's like, okay, cool, eyes, dead eyes, and you recognize that by dead eyes they mean blindness.
Could maybe because like when I'm looking at the picture, the circle part kind of looks smooth compared to the other walls. Could I maybe push on it with my eyes closed?
I got it. Look at the statues. The blue one doesn't have a thing over its eyes.
A blindfold.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it is just crisscross applesauce, I think.
Give it a go.
So put the fires on the opposite sides.
Do you do that?
Sure. That sounds like a reasonable thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay. As you
But,
push on the door, go ahead.
No. I was say perhaps last time we used that mage hand slot. Should we get burnt this time if something goes badly wrong?
True. I mean, yeah, I can cast Mage Hand if sorry, I can't remember who the tiefling is.
Aye.
Want to do the other one. Why everyone else stands back, just in case.
Did someone want to try going through the pushing against the stone thing first? We'll try that first, then we'll try the something.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, are you if you just push it, it doesn't seem to move. You could try to push it harder or try to break through it.
I don't think I want to break through it yet.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we should try the fires.
Do fire.
Okay.
And move it to the red guy's hand.
I'll do
Yeah.
the
So you're doing crisscross applesauce. So okay.
To the
With
tentacle tab.
mage hand.
I'm holding Mage Hand. A torch with Mage Hand.
You with the mage hand place the blue torch in the left in the left statue's hand, and it burns bright blue. And then you take a torch and you grab some of the orange fire and you put it in the right statue's hand. And glows orange, and the door
Nice.
lifts up.
Hell yeah.
Inside,
Good spot, Lofty.
you
Good spot.
find 2 sarcophagi, each with a inscription that you can read. Lyric.
What is it?
It says, Beyond the tomb, we shall continue to serve righteousness and good. Choose only one reward, or feel our wrath, even in death.
Fair.
The urge to take both is very strong, I must be honest. I won't. I'm just,
So, if we look at the graves, the things.
The sarcophagi.
Yeah, what do you see? 'Cause
Yeah,
it
you
speaks
see,
to rewards.
yeah, you see they can be like lifted open. You see on them just very well, like they went all out on these. They're very fancy. They have
Thanks, Skrytt.
the sculptures of the kings on them, and like a relief, and you see on each of them that inscription in ancient Elvish.
Well, I mean, maybe we've got to pick one. We can't pick both.
Yeah, I agree.
Could we? Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe we could go see if the connection's stronger with either one of the ghosts, really. Like the female in the room below or the main one, and then maybe one of them might have an answer or something.
I don't make a rash choice, like picking the wrong one or something. Yeah.
I mean, we can just pick one.
When it's phrased as a reward, I would assume that it's not a right or wrong choice.
That's true.
That is, yeah, I guess so. True.
I don't know. There's no really obvious way to tell which one's which.
You gather that probably they have something to do with the nature of the two kings.
Okay.
But
Do
you don't
you
know what they are.
The blind, icy guy.
Mhm.
I guess.
You want to open his sarcophagus?
I mean, do we want to like take a vote? Who wants
let's
hot? Who wants cold?
Yeah, just a vote.
Yeah, okay.
Have a chat. You ready? Okay. Go. It's too late. Just type one in.
I'm rolling a d4. Well,
Wow, that was helpful.
Taking both.
Wait.
Excellent.
We need independent tutor. Firefly,
Wait.
tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's not listening because she doesn't want to get spoiled for when she plays. So I'm just pinging her. Wait, let me just.
make it just like A or B so that she doesn't know any context.
Well, it's okay, right?
Yeah, but she'll be playing this herself, I believe.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
she was in this group here, wasn't she? I think.
She's
Originally.
She switched with Ducky because Ducky couldn't
Yeah.
take it. And now
I mean,
we
I
have
could roll a
Ducky.
d6 and just put it up to fate.
I think we should do that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe put up with fate then.
1 to 3 is hot.
Yep.
4 to 6 is cold. Yeah, well, surprise! It was a 1. So.
It's okay.
Oh, it
It
is.
doesn't matter here.
So we're doing hot.
Hmm.
Okay. You and with your powerful build again, it takes you. You open the sarcophagus and you see in the hot sarcophagus on a mummified, what you imagine to be elven king, a necklace with 3 orange beads.
Ooh.
Anyone is free to roll an Arcana check if you would like.
Okay, I can do that. 16 plus 2, 18.
Okay. You recognize this. It is a necklace of fireballs.
Oh.
Ooh. And the group's DPS multiplied.
We should probably give this to someone who knows how to wield the magics.
Yeah, I guess I'll put it into the chat. I don't know if it's spoilery if Firefly is still here.
I mean, she's been here before, so
Tough, yeah, it's
But
okay.
anyway,
Oh god,
that-
I thought
that
it was
is-
that gift for a second
you
there.
could spoil it. You could mark
Spoil
it
it,
as spoiler.
Yeah.
Sure.
If you edit it, highlight it, and just right click, yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, I
Okay,
know.
cool. Let's check it. Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Use on to detach, so you throw it 60 feet away when a trajectory. That designates on the third level fireball spell. Scary. Okay, so they're more dangerous together. That's why you can like throw them all at the same time and go poo.
Mm.
I don't want to be stereotypical. Like, I don't want to stereotype here, but I feel like Dr. Song might want this.
Fire. Yeah, if you don't mind, that sounds cool.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You take the necklace of fireballs.
Can I wear it in the meantime? Because it looks cool.
You can.
Yeah, style points.
Roll
Okay.
a performance check.
Sure. Oh no, and that one.
You look hot.
From that one, that's like nope. Okay, so perhaps I think on the cop, perhaps that, and then but actually, it really clashes with my hair. Okay,
What would you like to do next?
can we go back to the lady at the first room?
Sure.
So I could quick refresher. What? So she is stuck. We need her. She wants her help to be released, right? It's like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is she just hanging around, or is she not there?
She's not there. If you stay a little bit, she will apparate.
I mean, but between her and again, oh no, sorry, the god guy, she seems quite nice. I think she's probably definitely worth saving. Between the two of them.
I agree.
But I guess she's trapped in a mystical sort of like veil in a way. I imagine her like Moony Myrtle or something. I imagine her to be trapped in the bathroom kind of thing. That's like my like image of her, but in a cave.
I see that. Yeah, I guess we can just hang around until she comes back.
She'll after a little bit she'll see that you're here and she'll apparate back.
Does she seem less confused?
Back. I mean, confused in what sense? She seems like a lost ghost trying to move on.
Can we take her to like the magical stone room somehow? If she asks her to come with us, perhaps that will talk to us and to do something there with her.
Yeah, I mean, if you can ask, like you can talk to her.
Yeah. Excuse me, the amazing ghost lady with the incredible hair. Could you
Her
please
name
come
is
with us?
Horva.
Horva, sorry,
Horva.
Yeah, I sorry, I forgot your name there.
It's
Could you chat with us to a different room so we can help you try and help?
My
rescue you?
name has not meant anything for a while now. If you wish, I can follow. She'll follow you.
We're trying to taking her to the going through the glowing gods room and into the mystical stone room.
Okay. Yeah, into the magic circle room or
yeah,
into the
that one.
Okay,
Yeah,
yep.
the one that got pinged.
You walk her to the magical circle room.
The same way Warwick did before. Can I place my hands on the stone and attempt to perhaps commune with her better? Like ask her, or maybe try and free her in some way. Just try and
Okay.
try and learn something more from it.
You wanna like commune with the stone, and you wanna gather and try to. Yeah.
Talk to her or
That
through
sounds
or
cool.
something else, or just gain something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Go for it. Roll an Arcana or a Religion check. What is everyone else doing at this time? Just
Observing.
just observing. Okay, go for it.
I got 22.
22.
Religion 22.
You reach out when it's a religion. Okay, you reach out to the circle of the Grey Prince, and once again you call on the spirits, and you connect with them, and as they approach, you redirect them, not to yourself but to Corva, who is there.
Okay.
And
yeah, sorry.
You feel these spirits take her hand and invitingly and vanish.
I'm surprised that worked. I think it did.
Thank you.
And in
Yeah.
your mind, you see the statues in that room where she was. And in between, in the center of like a triangle, the three of them form. Just a spot in the ground, kind of emanates a magical kind of essence in your mind. Thank you. And she vanishes into one of the
No
pillars.
problem. Don't forget to buy my book. Okay.
Everyone asks, how much does your book cost?
Well, I'm glad you ask. Some copies are very, a little bit expensive, but they're worth their while actually in gold. In a couple of years, those things will be collector's items. Really worth it.
Insight check. Okay, then we can carry on.
You're free to roll one if you
Yeah.
want.
He wouldn't know anyway. It's like you can't predict the value in advance.
Okay.
Roll a perception check.
Whom?
Anyone who wants.
15.
5.
3.
Weirick, you glance back at the magic circle and you see some of the pentagonal iconography. Looks kind of hexagonal now.
What?
Some of the pentagons, pentagonal ruins, seem to have gained a side, as if now there are 6. What do you do?
I don't remember, but was there anything that like was in the middle room that's like of importance?
That was where the cultists were talking to Sophie. and she was
Okay.
trying to teach them how to, what the Grey Prince was all about and how to worship him.
So I guess we go and talk to Sophie.
Yeah, I'd say Sophie's time now.
Dr. Song, you do kind of, you are slightly drawn to the south room where you felt a magical essence.
I'll be fine. I'll ignore it later on. It sure won't be
Okay.
important.
I mean, we can always go back that way.
What are you doing now?
We're gonna go talk with Sophie.
Okay. So you head back to town, and so having taken this long trip 4 times now, it's getting late in the day.
Can we, on our way out, can we let the people know that we're gonna go talk with Sophie, so that they don't think we ditch them and they get upset with us?
Roll a persuasion check.
Which dice do I roll, guys?
Not the middle one.
Okay. That's a 6.
Oop.
We go. Useless. I knew you couldn't talk to him. Be gone.
Who said that? Sorry?
The head guy, the head bearded guy.
The old man that told Sophie not to come with us.
Yeah.
Yep. I guess, yeah, back to the town. We can maybe probably have a long rest and then talk to Sophie
Okay.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a long day. That was hard work.
Yeah, definitely you probably need to sleep.
Yeah. You have a long rest.
Oh,
And
okay. Long rest. Bam.
And then we go
Oh,
find
yeah.
Sophie.
and you find Sophie. What will you say? Did you help him?
Not as yet.
Why not? He's nice. Shouldn't be trapped. You
What
said
can-
if I came with you, you'd help him.
And we still want to help him. We haven't left yet, have we?
Okay.
What can you tell us to help us?
What do you want to know?
Why is he trapped?
I mean, I don't know. I'm like 8. He's old. And
How do you talk to him?
my mom taught me, and her mom taught her, and her mom taught her, and
Is
her
there
mom
anything
taught
specific?
her.
Is there anything specific you do, or you just see him, or
I mean, they taught me how to talk to him.
and how did they teach you?
Maybe they can teach you too. I can try to teach you, but it takes a long time. I mean, I don't know. How do you learn how to talk? You talk a lot and then eventually you figure it out. That's how babies do it.
Why?
My family used to be priests of his, and eventually people forgot about him. And I don't want everyone to forget about him.
Why is that?
He's nice. He helped my mom do her
Oh.
best. And her mom. I don't know. Don't you have a god?
Mhm.
She looks at
I-
Furyk. Why do you like your god?
Because my God, when I set out from home to go travel, he picked me up and he transported me. And he helped me And when I pray to him, he responds to me.
So you
And he
get
says,
it.
But I also know that there are some gods out there who aren't nice.
Imon's not like that. That's why my mom and they all followed him.
I just want to make
And the
sure.
kings. They were good kings, and he helped them be good.
I'm assuming, is your mom around?
He's not with us anymore, but
Yeah.
I think what I said yesterday, we may have seen him as a ghost inside the temple. Do you know anything about that?
I mean, it's a temple.
What happened to your mom?
She got sick and then died. But
Sorry about that.
that's okay. It happens. I'm gonna be strong like her someday.
Hmm.
That's why I go out on adventures. And I need to stay with my dad more.
You can go on plenty of adventures when you're grown up. But when you're a kid,
I've gone on some already.
I believe
Little
that.
adventures.
Can I go talk to the dad real quick, Rathus?
He's there, Ralphie.
Yeah, Ralphie.
Yeah.
Can I ask him if the name Athrade means anything to him? Athrade?
Yeah, that's Sophie's. I think he's kind of counting in his head.
Oh, okay.
Great great grandmother on her mother's side.
It was only 3. How long was counting that?
Oh,
as long as it takes
no.
the DM to scroll up to the line where it says that.
You're like 2.
He got attacked by wolves. We better give him the.
Yeah,
benefit of the
he
doubt.
kind of like his legs healed now, right? Like having had a long rest, it looks better, and he's kind of walking around.
All right.
One second.
I'm assuming the cat got the dice.
Fluffy versus cat continues.
Oh no.
Right, okay.
Okay. I guess we're going to go back and help him, but we need to learn how to speak to him. We either learn how to speak to him or bring the girl with us to help speak to the god guy. Lad.
Should
Right?
we ask if they can both come with us?
Yeah, exactly. We want both to come, didn't we? Opposed to before, was just her. Yeah. Sounds like a good choice.
He looks like, well, you're gonna have to go on big adventures someday.
We'll protect you.
Yeah.
If anything goes wrong,
We're pros.
you run away and hide. You hear? Like, yeah. All right, let's go. Slaps on a backpack.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Can we sell the boat again because it was fun? I'll be down that stream again.
You can, and you as you walk back, you kind of follow the stream, and you find where kind of it starts. You would need to use your third boat patch.
Sure.
And it would
Might as
be pretty like with 6 of you now. Though Sophie's small and can sit on Rafi's lap. And you all make room and you sail down the stream. back to
Do
the
we
temple.
require a battering
Do you
ram?
go?
I have
Do
some
you
of
go?
those as
Do you go down the waterfall?
well.
Hell yes.
I'd like to transform into a giant frog and then jump down the stream.
Okay, I don't think you can
Oh, is
because
it?
it probably has a swimming speed.
Ah,
Anything
That's
small.
true.
You know
Right,
what? Yeah, like screw it. You channel your level 4 ability. Roll a wisdom check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, well, that's a natural one.
Okay, you shrink down into a frog, and then after like 3 seconds, poof, come back. That's one use of your wild shape.
That's all the
Didn't
uses I've
even work
got.
yet.
Oh, no.
No, you get 2.
I've used one already. Oh no, it was
We
yesterday,
had-
wasn't
You had a
it?
long rest.
That's
You're
true.
good. You're good.
I'm gonna save the second one for useful functions.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, let's go on down to the room and then we can go back.
Okay.
Let's go.
Where are
What
you
floor
going?
do we go?
Where are you going? To the room with the Grey Prince?
Yeah, that's where I think. That's where I want to go.
Okay.
Sure.
You head there. So he's like, "Hey, Mon, are you around?" He apparates. Weaker this time. "We're here for you." And then she says that again in Elvish. You understand it, Wyrick, because you rolled a natural 20.
Hell yeah.
And what do you do?
I mean, does he respond?
He responds, "It's slightly warmer than before, seeing that you're all here." And he says, "Please, blocks me the void."
What are your
I-
intentions?
What are the intentions of any god? To lead children through, to be strong and good, and to remember that you sometimes you hurt and
What are your
sometimes
intentions?
you heal. Will you follow me, Wyrick?
Follow you where?
Keep my name and tell people, and be strong in justice, but kind in mercy. Balanced in the things. Sophie's like, "How did I thought you didn't know how to talk to him?"
I've only recently acquired this.
Told you. You just have to learn it from my grandma, like I did. That's what you did, isn't it? You talked to her.
I was lucky enough to briefly meet her, yes.
Kind
Hey,
of
Mom,
sobs a little.
my heart and my mind already belongs to a different god. I am more
What
than
of your
happy.
companions then?
Same, also, but I'm not sure which my god is, but not this one. I apologize.
I'll turn and like translate and ask if anybody would be willing to help.
I mean, I have a god, but I'm not sure what it is, so I can change it. I don't mind being sure.
I turn to Amon. I say, Dr. Song would be happy.
Does he promise to tell others and to keep balance in?
I will include you in my book. Don't you worry about it.
You're not being very convincing.
I will. I will include it. This would be a great subplot on a story I'm going to write.
He just gets a mention in
Roll
the
a
credits.
persuasion check. Or a deception check if you would like.
Okay, which one better at? Persuasion 2, deception 4. Okay, I'm deceptioning.
Okay.
Oh my god.
16.
Okay. You feel yourself surrounded by grayness. And just a massive plane, and it coalesces into 4 figures. Not like solid figures, but from one you see just darkness, and from another light. Another one radiates warmth and health, and another one radiates pain. And you are drawn to pick one.
Oh no.
I can't do choices. No.
Roll a d6.
Roll a d4. There's 4 of them.
Skrytt, you choose. I believe in you.
Choose a D6 or D4.
No, the 4 options. There's 4 options.
Light, darkness, health, or pain.
Health.
Skrytt seems like a sensible. I trust them.
Bublin chooses health.
For Dr. Song or for yourself?
I assumed
Are
it was
you
for Dr.
following-
Song, but
Okay, yeah.
I'm observing.
Dr. Song, do you choose health?
Yes, I do. I trust.
Okay. You choose health, and you learn the Cure Wound spell, which you can cast once per day.
Okay, I will go to the magical book of Google to find out what that is. But I will. Thank you.
The grayness fades, and you are back in the temple. Bring health to those you meet, and keep my word, he says. And you don't understand this at all, but Wyrick, that's what you hear.
And I'm sure that Sophie here will also help spread your word and keep you.
Oh, I have no doubt.
Easy, why do you have to say it like that?
Sophie has followed me for as long as she can remember, and I am grateful. Does anybody else choose to follow Amon the Grey Prince?
I think it's
Nope.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no, but thank you for the great offer.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Song, she says. Sophie says,
Thumbs up.
so
Ching.
I think we have to help him get unstuck. She tries to drag you over to the room with the
Portal?
starry void. Yeah.
Hmm. So what do we have to do here? I asked her.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I mean, he's the Gray Prince. Maybe do something gray?
You said touching it would kill.
I mean, jumping into it is a bad idea.
Mhm.
I think if you keep your distance, it's okay.
Does it have like a bucket or something? We can like scoop some up and give it to him or something? I don't know.
I think he said it was blocking him.
Don't have a really big bucket to move everything out of the way. I'm not sure I have anything useful in the situation. I don't think I do.
Say something grey.
I have no. I think that.
I have something silver.
I have something that I think it's widely never gonna work.
Go for it.
I mean,
Give it a try.
Go for it.
You're just saying it's like blocking.
I mean,
Right.
I don't know, but that's what he said. Like he's trying to connect and but he can't make it all the way through. It gets in the way. I don't know. He likes, light and darkness and healing and hurting and.
Becky, didn't you say you had a weird idea?
I don't think.
What do
Go
you
for
want
it.
to try?
YOLO.
No.
Do it.
Maybe mine. Wherever
I don't think.
go for it.
I think it's definitely something that's not going to work at all because it's
So
not
what?
something that I can knock on.
As a meta point, right? Like this whole thing is there is no right answer.
True. I mean, let's give it a go because I'm guessing it's something magical blocking it. Could I? Because you said just touching it's not going to hurt. Can I cast knock
Okay.
on the weird little puddle? If you know what that spell does.
Okay.
Does that do anything?
Yeah, you knock on it.
Just knock on the water.
Well, so it's a range of 60 feet, so you don't even need to touch it.
Cool.
Roll an Arcana check. So you're a bard, right?
Yes.
Roll a Charisma check. Are you proficient in Arcana?
I'm not. I'm
Okay,
half
so
proficient.
roll a Charisma check, but you have half proficiency because you're a bard.
So I'm rolling a Charisma. So I rolled 14, and then am I adding my Charisma to it?
Yeah.
So 5.
Plus your Charisma plus 1 because you're a bard.
So dirty 20.
20. Okay. You and a massive noise echoes. The starry void like jiggles and then coalesces and then stands up.
What?
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
What did you do?
I'm sorry.
What did you do? Hang on. Where'd I type that? Oh, there.
As this happens, Sophie immediately just darts out
Good.
behind a corner
Good
and
girl.
is like
Good
Good.
girl.
peeking in and ready to run further if need be.
Good girl.
We've trained her well.
my young apprentice. Yes.
I roll
Wow.
nat 20s in like the most useless situations. I
Oh
love
no.
it. I'm gonna whiff every
mean,
single attack
You
here.
get a
but-
free action, right? It's not that bad. You get an extra go. It's pretty powerful.
Moral of the story: don't knock on anything anymore.
$21. Nick's got a 15. Bublin got an 8. Dr. Song got a 16. Warwick, you're up first.
Mhm.
This looks like the starry void kind of has formed a translucent, like amorphous blob,
Mhm.
somewhat transparent. You can see the stars floating inside it.
Mhm.
What do you do?
I have a question.
Yeah.
If I cast a spiritual weapon, can I hold the attack of the spiritual weapon, or is that not? thing.
Sure. For what are you holding it for?
For it to become hostile? Because like
Okay,
right now
it
just
looks like it's hostile. It looks
Okay,
like
okay, okay.
it's
okay. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. I'm gonna do Twilight Sanctuary as an action.
Yep.
And then I will
Roll
do
your-
spiritual weapon.
Roll your
D6.
health temporary hit points for yourself.
Is it every time I end? So like it stacks, it keeps going up, or
So
does
temporary hit points don't stack.
Gotcha.
If you
Okay.
but at each turn you get 1d6
Yeah.
plus 3.
Hmm.
And then if you lose those, then you get them back. And if you don't lose them, then you just have that.
Okie dokie. The spiritual weapon. 13.
13. That hits. Roll damage.
Oh shit, actually. I was not expecting that.
It does not look very fast. And it is not armored because it is
A spiritual
the
blob.
void of space.
Makes sense. That is 12 damage.
12 damage. Nice. It is now Ralphie's turn. Ralphie is going to take out a longbow and shoot at it. That's a 18 to hit, which hits for 6 points of damage. He's
Go,
gonna,
Ralphie.
just again run into the same kind of direction as Sophie and hide behind a pillar. It is now the Starry Void's turn. The Starry Void is going to look at Nyx, who woke it up,
Oh gee.
Oh no.
and is going to attempt to
Nice knowing you.
slam you with its amorphous form. That's an 18 to hit
That hits.
and a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh.
Ouch.
You take from the 2 hits 7 points of bludgeoning damage
Good worth.
and 8 points of cold damage, and you are grappled.
Get off me.
What does grappled mean?
It means your speed is 0.
Okay.
Dr. Song, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I've got a lot of AoE spells, which is not ideal in situations you're being grappled by a mystical force.
I mean, you can. This is like a large creature, and you could, depending on the spell, you could aim it behind it and only hit it.
Okay. This sounds cool, so I will cast Burning Hands.
Go for it. That
Okay.
is a dex save.
Oh, 14.
It rolled a 6.
Okay. It takes 4d6 damage. Wow.
Roll that.
I will do. In Google. 22. Oh my god, that's a lot of sixes. Wow.
22.
Jeez.
Ouch.
Holy
Google, you are blessed. Thank you.
just the creature is just engulfed in fire.
And also, anything in that area will also catch fire by accident. It's not really like a.
Oh no.
Hopefully,
Nick,
nothing.
you're up.
Okay. I can do it. Do I have to get out of the thing to cast anything?
You do not. You can cast things without
Awesome.
leaving the grapple.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. Would everyone be in like a 10-foot radius of me?
They can be if you want. Ralphie and Sophie would not be, but
Okay.
you're all
That's okay.
roughly in the same area.
Cool, yeah. Do not want that then. Okay, well I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
That's a wisdom saving.
That is. That's 18.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You still do half damage.
Alright, so roll all 4. Halve it. That was
3d6.
the worst roll.
Oh no.
I cast it at level 2, so I added an extra d6.
Okay.
But
In theory, say that ahead of time, but I don't care.
Sorry. Well, it's only gonna. I only rolled a 5.
Okay.
That's only half
helps,
of that.
yeah.
That's
so
yeah.
you whisper it at it. It doesn't seem like it has the kind of ears or physicality to understand your whisper, but it takes the damage nonetheless. But it does not sort of run away from you. Bublin, you're up.
Okay. Bublan's quickly learning that fire is an effective way to solve many problems, so Bublan's going to cast again Flame Blade.
Okay.
So a bonus action to summon Flame Blade. Would like to attempt a melee attack against this blob.
Go for it. Roll an attack.
Okay. So this is +5. That would be 24 again.
That hits. Roll damage.
Damage 3d6 will be 11.
11.
Type is fire.
Yeah. So just slashing at it. It kind of burns. Some of the stars go out as it's getting dimmer. Virik, back onto you. Everybody,
sorry.
by the way, gets everybody who
yeah.
ended their turn in Virik's, which if you're all together, we can say that's everybody, can have 1d6 plus 3 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
What's up?
Sorry. If I go a lot, then it helps. I guess on my bonus action, my spiritual weapon attacks, right?
Okay.
Let's do that first while I sort my brain. Nah, misses.
Okay, what'd you roll?
A 2 plus
Okay.
6, so 8.
Yeah,
I assume.
you slash and it kind of
Yeah.
bubbles, but it doesn't seem to damage it.
Am I allowed to cast a spell now, or does that count?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you did
Then-
not cast a spell, you are just using the effect of a spell you have cast previously.
Then I shall make a Fuck it, I'll go for sleep. YOLO. I love this. Let's
Okay,
do sleep. I will cast sleep on it.
Go
Let
for
me
it.
grab the dice thingy.
what level are you casting sleep at?
It's an excellent question. I'll cast it at 2nd level. Let's have
Okay.
some fun.
Roll 78.
Yes.
That's a lot of dice. Jeez.
I am going to fucking lose my entire mind. I'm sorry for the swearing. It's an 18 in total because I rolled online and it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, and 6.
The
Oh.
random number gods are not happy. You blanket a row
whatever.
of slumber, but it does not seem to take effect. It is anything else to your turn? You have movement.
I cry.
Okay. You do also get 1d6 plus 3 temporary
I
hit
do.
points, which can replace your old ones if you roll better, but they do not
Nice.
stack.
Well, so 1d6 plus 3, did you say?
Yeah, everybody at when your turn ends near Wyrick, yeah, you get 1d6 plus 3 temporary hit points.
Roger that.
Ralphie will shoot it with a longbow again, doing 6 damage. It is now the Starry Void's turn. The Starry Void will take Nyx and envelop her into itself, engulfing her.
Ew.
Save Ducky! Save Ducky!
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. I've only got a 4.
Well, you only take 7 points of cold damage. However, you are grappled,
Inside.
restrained, and you cannot breathe,
Oh,
Ooh.
great.
as you are in the void of space.
Right.
You all see surrounding Nyx as translucent figure.
What are the
It
rules
is
on?
now Dr. Song's turn. Go ahead. What was the question?
Just a quick question on the rules of suffocation.
Yeah. So you can hold your breath for a while. Like con mod minutes. However, if you do something to lose that, like speak or like cast a spell with a verbal component or something, then you can survive for con mod rounds. So what is your con modifier, Nyx?
Constitution modifier is +2.
Okay, so you can survive for 2 rounds if you lose your breath.
Okay. And how long can I hold my breath for again?
2 minutes. 3 minutes,
Okay.
actually.
Okay, so we've got a couple of rounds. Then I should be good.
Yeah, so like 3 minutes is a lot. So as long if you
Yeah.
don't like lose your breath, then you're fine.
Would trying to
Or-
break free
but-
lose my breath?
Yeah. No.
Okay, cool.
Dr. Song, you're up.
Okay. Is this the time to use the magical bead necklace to save Ducky?
If you want.
Oh, there's a good chance. Okay. Because I'll take the whole bead. So it's more powerful. I put it together. I'll do it now. I throw it into the mess.
Well,
of
wait.
the- What?
Explosion? Ducky inside?
What? I throw the bit which isn't in Ducky. Guys, it's
I mean,
before I throw it.
it's a large ooze, and Ducky is
Bit of
only
it.
a medium creature, so you could definitely like.
Okay.
Ducky does get 10 hit points. Yes.
situation. I want to do that.
I did just take them away though from the damage, but we're good. Ish.
Yeah, you can like, because it's you're all on one side and it's on the other side. So if you throw it far away, then
There are 3. I'll throw 2 beads. I'll keep one just in case.
okay.
Okay.
So that's a dex save.
Is it a fireball thing? How not sure that
It
works.
rolled a natural 20 on its dex save, so it does save. But roll 9d6, I believe.
Okay, I'll do so. $28.
28, so it takes 14.
That wasn't that powerful.
It looks unhappy as it's just pelted with fire over and over again.
Can I as a minor action pull out one of my pockets because it's got some rope in there? Or was that a full action?
Sure, you can have rope, yeah.
Yeah, because I want to. I didn't think I could do it this turn, but I can prepare to pull Ducky out of the gas cloud, or the space.
Okay, readying an action would be an action, but
okay,
you can definitely on the next turn.
Okay, I'll do it next turn. Gotcha.
Help. Nix, you're up.
I will try and break free.
Go for it. Roll an athletics or acrobatics check.
I will do acrobatics. Ooh, that was a good number. 16 plus 5, so 21.
Okay, you struggle and wriggle out of this figure. You have a bonus action and movement.
As my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
So that is 1d4 plus my spell thingy, plus 5. Uh, 2 plus 5, so 7.
Okay.
And then do I also roll for the new 10 hit points?
You can if you would like, yes.
I would very much like to. So 3 plus, did you say 3?
Yes.
Okay, so 6. Awesome.
Okay.
And then I will just, I'm going to step back.
Okay. It will swipe at you if you try to step back.
It might grab me again. No, okay, I'll stay.
Okay. Bublin, you're up.
Okay, so Bublin's still concentrating on Flame Blade.
Yep.
I don't think anything's interrupted it. So we'd like to try another attack with Flame Blade.
Go for it.
This one's 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, we'll roll 3d6. That's 11.
7. Nice. Bashed with fire after fire after fire and slashed with a spiritual weapon. It is looking unhappy. Lyric, you're up. To the extent that an amorphous starry void can look unhappy.
Stars are not smiling.
Okay, I'm now trying to draw that perfectly. Give me a second.
I'll hit it with the. I'll try to hit it with the spiritual weapon first.
Roll an attack.
Wait, there's 12.
12 hits.
Oh,
12 is its AC.
surprising.
It's a blob.
9.
9 damage.
It's still up?
It is.
Can I look over at Nyx? How messed up do they look?
They look meh. But wouldn't be opposed to healing.
Yeah, okay. I'll can I walk to them? Are they in walking distance? Walking speed of 30
Yeah.
feet. Okay, and I'll touch them and do cure wounds.
Roll cure wounds.
1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier. Should be +4. So you get 9 hit points back.
Oh, I like you.
And that's all I can do.
Ralphie gets a natural 1. So you see an arrow impact this creature and just kind of boop, 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 boop inside it and then like disintegrate. It is now the Starry Void's turn. The Starry Void is going to expel stars out from itself at say Bublin and Dr. Song, who have been pelting it with fire. Against Bublin, that's a 17 to hit.
Yes.
And Dr. Song,
Can I cast shield? Reaction.
Sure. Yeah.
Actually, on that note, if depending on the damage type, I might want to react with absorb elements, but I don't know what it is.
It would be cold damage.
In that case, yes, I would like to do.
Okay. So you are resistant to the damage, yeah?
I think I. Let me see. Yeah, I have resistance to cold damage to the start of my next turn. Yeah, lessening its effect on me. What does that mean?
Halving, I think.
So it halves it, and then you can deal cold damage later.
I
So
see.
you take only 5 points of cold damage.
Sure.
That'll be its go. Dr. Song, you're up.
Sorry, what was that? Sorry.
Bublin, roll a Constitution saving throw for Flame Blade.
Constitution save. It's a natural 1.
Okay, Flame Blade fades as you lose concentration on it.
Okay.
Dr. Song, you're up.
I assume the spell missed me then. Sorry, I do have heavens off a
Yes.
second. Yeah, sorry, my friend came through.
The shield deflects it and it impacts and absorbs it and does not hurt you.
Phew. Okay. I've got a Holodus level 1 spell slot, so I'll carry on casting Burning Hands.
Go for it. Dex save.
14 still.
Roll a 17.
Oh,
Plus
damage.
a little bit. Roll
So
a 19
3d6 because it's only level 1 opposed to level 2 this time. It's 14 damage. You take 7. Oh, I meant to say Ducky. The Ducky got out, didn't you? You got out by yourself, I think.
I did, yes.
Okay, so then you pull you out. Cool. Okay. 7 damage. Kapow.
Nyx, you're up.
I shall pull out my crossbow and shoot at it.
Okay. You would have disadvantage because you are next to it.
Yeah, that's. Oh, maybe I can just pick another weapon then. One that's not ranged. Could I pull out my dagger?
Yeah.
That would be disadvantage, would it?
Nope, that would be normal.
Cool, yeah, I'll do that then.
All right,
I'll
roll an
stab
attack.
it with dagger. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. So the damage is 3 plus 3, so 6, but then I'm also going to expand one of my barbaric inspirations to do the psychic blades. And that is 4. So 4 plus 6.
It's looking really hurt. Bublin, you're up.
Okay. Bublin would like to use a scimitar, which is Bublin's weapon.
Yep.
So Bublin's going to take a swing with that.
Roll an attack.
It's going to be 18 to hit.
18 hits. Roll damage.
Okay, this will be 1d6 plus 2 plus the d6 for cold. So I'll do that. So it's 6 regular damage, which I think is slashing, plus 6 cold.
as you impact it, it is immune to cold, being the vast emptiness of space.
I should have
However,
expected
it does
it.
take 6 slashing damage. Looking on its last pseudopodia, Wyrick, go for it. Finish it off.
We'll see. We'll see. I still have to roll.
Yeah.
So I'll try to hit it with my spiritual weapon.
Roll an attack.
14.
That hits.
Um, 10.
How do you want to do this?
Hell yeah.
Yay!
It had 1 hit point left.
Squishy's BRB, just so you know. Don't know.
Okay.
I guess we can repeat when they get back.
Yeah, we can wait.
Yeah, sure.
I think their headphone thing broke. That's what it says.
I'm going to seize the opportunities to get some water.
Oh shoot, we should be doing the ad break. Hey guys listening, you should go to twitch.tv/intrepidfirefly and use your Prime Gaming subscription on her.
Do it.
Easy.
I'm contractually obliged to roll an insight check at this point. Let's see.
Understandable, honestly.
I got a 15.
It's true, every word. You should go there. Great content. Subscription
Okay,
is worth it. You get Fire Lude, which is like sincerely the best emote on Twitch. So, you know.
And you get to join the Discord, which you can
Exactly.
do even without subscribing. But
Mhm.
anyway, join the Discord and come play D&D with us.
And you too could stab star monsters.
Okay, that's sounding like an unknown ETA.
Yeah. Wait. Oops.
Maybe when you killed the star creature, it took Squishy's soul with it.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
The forces of balance. With every good action comes one bad.
Okay. So he says we should keep going.
Okay.
So-
How do you want to do this?
I guess the Sword of Shadows just kind of stabs. Does it have like a head kind of ish blob?
It has like the top part of it.
What's
It
it?
kind of raises up with its tentacly arms.
I just, stab with the Sword of Shadows.
Just slash through it, leaving a just massive divot in its form that then kind of seeps down into the ground. The stars exiting in all directions, some vanishing, some staying in the sky, near the roof of the cavern. And the pool that was once black fades into a white that then incorporates into it and merges and mixes into slowly a gray. And you hear, Lyric, thank you, from Amon, the Grey Prince. And Sophie runs out and's like, yay! And just gives everybody a high five. It's like high fives all around. And the cultists walk in, still a bit confused, but seemingly more lucid than before.
Oh, okay. Do you know what this was? I asked them.
Not the Grey Prince, I see. Good job killing it.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna take a nap. Kind of just falls down.
A rogue gelatinous cube that consumed time and space.
Is there anything else you would like to do in the temple?
Was there something in the south room that one of the visions that a party member had seen suggested
You do
there might be something
recall
there?
a vision in the south room. Do you go and check it out?
I'd like to.
Okay.
Though I can't remember who had the vision.
I think it was Squishy.
Should we can communicate in the text chat. We'll say we're going to do it.
Okay. Yeah, so Squishy being missing, I'll say you're led to, I guess if we're talking in chat, let's see.
Oh, that was the Grey Prince, but that was the North Room, right?
But there was, as the spirit was taken by the other 5 gods.
Oh, you mean Horva?
Yeah.
Horva
Yeah.
in the South
Yeah.
Room.
But
Yeah,
there was a vision as they disappeared of the south room.
Oh, right.
And a location within the room suggesting there might be something there, but we don't know. And I think go on, sorry.
Was it just Squishy that had it?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay.
There was like the implication there might be significance to the vision, and we decided at the time to come back to it later, I think.
I mean, I can cast, or I can ritually cast detect magic.
I'll say, because Squishy is somewhat missing, you head into the area and you cast detect magic, and indeed you find a magical ping in that space, and you dig it up, and you find a small statuette of a winged god that you guess is likely Arubin of the sky. And if you identify it or take a short rest to find it, or you will learn that it can cast Spirit Guardians once and then fade.
I love that spell.
Me too. It's so good.
Nice.
Anything else?
I don't think I have anything else.
Bublan's satisfied.
Okay. And you head back to town with Ralphie and Sophie. Back to their house. And Sophie thanks you for rescuing the Grey Prince, and she talks to Dr. Song and like, you promised you have to talk about him, and just reminds him of this promise. and you look around and you see Sophie with her father, and you see an older drow who looks to be reading like a storybook to three little drow girls. And there's a group of wizards. They're showing off who can kind of prestidigitate the best fireworks display. And as the Day of Blessings approaches, all around the Enclave, examples of friends and family, some biological, many found and chosen. The greatest of blessings. Thank you all for playing. I am thankful for each and every one of you, and happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you for DMing.
Thank you.
Cool.
Clap, 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 clap.
Happy Thanksgiving. It was really fun.
Yeah.
We don't do Thanksgiving, but like in Australia, but
But happy Thanksgiving nonetheless.
Happy, exactly. Enjoy the turkey and the Thanksgiving.
There was someone posted a GIF during that resonated strongly with me. Where was it? It was it's like these puzzles are designed to be really simple, and we're all like scratching our heads, struggling with them.
Dude, you gotta Google puzzle D&D meme. it's amazing. There's some real bangers in there. I would feel so stupid, but I also know that it's like, you're meant to just try stuff out and kind of use it not only as like a puzzle solving, but also like as a character exploration of like what would my character do. So I don't know, it's fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry.
We can do wrap up if Firefly shows up, and then I guess
Yeah.
discuss.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was an experiment in like none of the puzzles except hello.
Hello. Icky.
Oh, alive or
Is it cute?
okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have mentioned I was entering your house. Thank goodness. It would have hurt otherwise.
Also good. Also good. Sure. Maybe we did.
I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah.
He did just at the end.
Yeah.
Clap, 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 clap.
Clap, 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 clap.
And I've just noticed that the recording didn't pick up my mic. I'll do it one more time. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the one shot. Everybody missed my story about the mouse. Thank you so much to my players and to Skald for DMing for us. I love you all so much. And we'll see you in the next one shot session. Bye.
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 Bye.